Thank you. All right, welcome everybody. First of all, great privilege to be able to speak in front of a new audience. And I'd like to ask you guys a question to start out. Who here has aspirations or maybe has given thought to joining the Army program here, or even not through the Army, going to any kind of jump school later in life? Excellent, a couple people. You know what jump school is, those of you who didn't raise your hand? I can only imagine not, because if you knew what it was, you would have raised your hand. It's jumping out of airplanes, essentially, in a military fashion. And for those of you who do want to do this, don't let this next story dissuade you. It's a lot of fun. But sometimes not everything goes right. And the first time I did a combat jump, which is jumping with full gear, 60, 70 pounds, rifle on your side, it's a lot heavier than they trained you in airborne school, which is jumping Hollywood style. You got nothing on, just your uniform, parachute, good to go. A lot of fun. And again, for those of you who want to go, best feeling you will ever experience in life. You have the chute, you jump out, go, keep a tight form, and you're dropping, and you're having a great time. And I've got all this gear on, and I'm looking around thinking, I'm falling kind of fast. Must be the extra 80 pounds of gear I'm carrying. Can't be that big a deal. And on the ground, there's the instructors, they call them Sergeant Airbornes, walking around with little bullhorns, and I hear somebody go, "Airborne, pull your reserve! Pull your reserve, Airborne!" I'm like, who's the freaking idiot that has to pull their reserve already? What a loser. And then as I'm starting to get closer to the ground, I'm looking around, and I'm realizing, I'm falling a lot faster than the people to my left and right. And finally, I hear the same guy on the bullhorn go, "All right, Airborne, that's fine. You don't want to pull your reserve. Just ride it out, Airborne." Like, he might be talking. Oh, shit. There's a hole about 4 times the size of my Kevlar helmet directly above my head that I've somehow managed to miss during the initial check that you do. At this point, I look back down. I'm probably got about 3 seconds before I hit the ground. I know it's going to hurt. I hit the ground harder than my parents hit me as a child. So wham! So I'm lying there on the ground, staring up at the sky, the clouds, and Sergeant Airborne's right there on top. "Airborne, you stupid mother!" Yeah. I didn't really listen to anything after that. I was just lying there going, trying to get my breath back. But the one thing I do remember that has always stuck with me is that phrase. "All right, you don't want to pull your reserve? Just ride it out, Airborne." I love that. Just ride it out. Because guess what you guys are doing right now? Everybody. You're jumping. Coming here to this school is a risk. And you have a reserve. It's called quitting. And if you don't want to pull that reserve, you got to ride it out. Because here at school, you're going to run through some risks. You're going to experience some trials that you haven't experienced before. You're going to feel uneasy. It's going to feel like you are falling quick. And if you don't want to take that easy way out, you got to ride it out. And that goes beyond just this school. There are going to be times in your life where you're moving really fast. And sometimes pulling the reserve is the right thing to do. Recognizing that maybe, this is not for me. I'm out. But for those of us who want that extra challenge, who want to feel that extra little drop, you got to ride it out. That's the best advice I think I wish anybody would have given me before coming here. Thank you.